Hi, I'm Evelynn. I have many ideas and today I will tell you about one of them. So let's talk about the concept of Engulfed. Engulfed is supposed to be a story-driven underwater extraction wave shooter. You play an AI assistant who accompanies a crew of researchers going on an expedition to a probably habitable world. They discover vast life on the planet, as well as old ruins of a civilization. Over the course of the story, you learn what happened to that civilization. You will need to deploy and do runs to take samples of fauna and flora of the planet, scan buildings and tech, also find and gather resources to upgrade your android bodies. So to be a little bit more technical, the gameplay loop would be to gather, upgrade, progress story, and repeat. Missions should be repeatable, but I want them to be repeatable so you can farm certain resources more easily and beat personal bests in time needed, deaths and kills per shot and so on. You can probably guess from that already that I want the game to have a scoreboard that shows your own progress as well as the progress of your friends and their personal bests. For the upgrade system and the mapping in the story, I imagine that the intro of the game, your first mission so to say, you deploy with a fully upgraded android body and find an alien structure that traps your android body after being activated by you. This leaves you with non-upgraded android bodies that you have to get upgrade materials for. This also gives the perfect story-driven reason why you have map data of that region, since an android buddy of you is stuck down there. The idea is that you have a map with your stuck android buddy in the middle that scans the environment. The crew then decides where you have to go next. In the beginning, your main goal will be to expand your knowledge of the surroundings, so you deploy scanners and visit POIs and fight enemies. You move on to collect data on the fauna and flora, which also unlocks new upgrades to your android bodies. But let me talk about the crew for a second here. I imagine the crew to be composed of an engineer, a doctor, a cybernetics expert, an alien history expert, two people that manage a ship, a captain and a co-pilot, a tech specialist who should be your best friend, and an alien biosphere specialist. And just writing out the characters makes me excited to flesh them out and give them personalities and do their designs. Because you're the AI on board, you will be called upon by the crew members to help them with things and build their characters. And that right there is so much opportunity for character building. Even just the way they interact with you is such a good way to convey their personalities, thoughts and habits. Do they thank you? Do they act like you're human or not? Will they call for social interactions or will they just talk to you for their tasks? There are so many possibilities to show what they're like as beings. Do they understand what you are? Are they competent with technology? And so on. This gives so much opportunities to do all of that building. Like even just the way they interact with you. But let's talk about how I actually want the game to look and feel. I want the game to be a rather fast hack and slash type of experience. Your android buddy does sink to the ground, but with help of some propulsion systems, you will be able to glide around, dash and dodge incoming attacks. I do want to have some boss fights with bigger aquatic creatures, but most of the time I imagine you will fight off smaller fauna and maybe some alien defense systems that were never properly deactivated. You will need to defend points from enemy waves, build towers and scan structures and other things. But there should be more chill missions where you fight only a few enemies at most and focus on the collection of resources for yourself, your crew and your android buddy. This whole thing would be such a fun idea to create, especially the aquatic life already looks kind of alien on Earth. Imagine the freedom of designing alien life and biomes. There are so many odd creatures one could use as reference already here on Earth, and there would be so much cool stuff to do. And don't even get me started on all the fluorescent stuff. Yes, I do want my alien fish to glow, thank you. That would be so cool. Okay. But this was everything for the idea of Engulfed. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you next time. Leave your thoughts and comments down below and goodbye.